I came home after a long day of errands. There was a mirror on my front porch with a note that read, "Thanks for all your help," and it was signed by one of my neighbors, whom I've helped out a few times. How sweet, I thought to myself. The mirror was difficult to carry on my own, but I managed to get it upstairs and into my bedroom. Having nowhere to hang it, I leaned it against the wall near my bed. That night, I fell asleep pretty quick. My eyes suddenly opened, and I laid there staring into the mirror. As my eyes slowly focused, I could see my bedroom window in the reflection. A shadow started moving in the bottom corner. It scurried up the wall like a spider and stopped right beside the window. I couldn't make out any details on the creature, just the pointed gesture-like hat on its head and that it appeared to be the size of a doll. After a few moments passed, it quickly climbed further up the wall until it was no longer in the reflection. Feeling pretty weirded out by the incident, I closed my eyes and went back to sleep. The next day, I talked to some friends about it, thinking I was crazy, and one of them told me about demons using mirrors to pull you inside and take your place, wreaking havoc to those you love while you remain imprisoned. I don't really believe in the supernatural, or at least I didn't. What my friend told me really lingered with me that day, and by the time night fell, I couldn't sleep because I was afraid to see the little thing again. I laid with my back to the mirror that night. Hopefully, it was just a weird dream. Somehow, I managed to fall asleep, but it didn't last long before tapping at my bedroom window woke me up. Refusing to look, I closed my eyes tighter, and the tapping turned to scratching. The more I tried to ignore it, the louder it got until I couldn't handle it anymore and opened my eyes. Perched on my windowsill, with its face pressed against the glass, was the humanoid creature. It was no longer in the mirror. Frozen in fear, I could only stare at it. Slowly, it turned to look at me. It looked like it was talking. Its mouth was moving, but I couldn't hear anything. Looking me in the eyes, it grinned. The sinister smile spread across its face, exposing sharp, crooked teeth before jumping down to the floor with a thud. I could hear its little feet running towards me. As it got closer, I could hear a faint growling. My heart felt like it was going to explode, and before I knew it, it was standing on my chest, hunched over, its little feet digging into my skin, just smiling at me for what felt like an eternity. It let out a bone-chilling laugh before attacking me, biting and scratching at my face. The pain was excruciating, but all I could do was close my eyes and hope it ended soon. I must have blacked out from the pain. I jumped up out of bed and ran to my bathroom mirror. There was nothing. Not even a scratch. What the hell is going on? I splashed cool water on my face and looked at myself in the mirror with a puzzled look. My reflection looked back at me, then smirked and walked away. Panicking, I banged on the glass, screaming for help, but it was pointless. I looked around the room, but other than the mirror, all there was is darkness. There has to be a way out.